Hi, Martin here. I wanted to give you an update on the shop and where I am right now and where I'm going. Finally all moved in. Of course, it's been months, and right away I started doing a lot of upgrades to the place. Unfortunately, some of the upgrades I had to push back because there were things that needed to be done, like repairs to the place. And I am just constantly working on this place, trying to make it a lot better, and hopefully I get back to doing actual Jeep and Dodge videos that you guys enjoy watching. All right, well, let's get started and I'll show you what I've been doing. All right, down here on this end of the shop, I got everything cleared out of the way, and if you notice the 2x4 construction right over here, and what I'm doing is furring the walls out. I think I mentioned this in the video when I revealed the shop, that I was going to do this. And I want to make all those posts disappear. Plus, you know, it's going to give us a nice smooth wall, and then I'm going to insulate in there as well. You end up with, once I get it all flushed out, insulated, and then you add what's there right now, you end up with an 8-inch wall. Which sound, I mean, that's going to be awesome as far as energy efficiency and sound. So what I'm going to do is, I've actually got part of it done, is sheetrock this up to a certain point, and I'm going to blow in insulation, which I've done down here at the other end. I'll show you that here in a second. Now the shelves that I got down here at the other end used to be right here, the part where it's framed and where it's not. All right, I'm up here, 12-foot ladder. Yeah, I am breaking the rules. I'm up one rung more than I should be. But just want to show you up here on top of the framing up here. And then I'm going to build a gable. They'll sit right on top of this. So this will all get framed in. I got the measurements all ready for that one there. This one I'm going to do in one piece, that section of wall there. It comes right to 16 feet to the top here at that post. And then, of course, it's higher over here. And then bringing the like parts washing tanks down on this end. The bead blasting cabinet will stay down here. And the compressor is going to go right outside, right through that wall, because I don't want to really hear it that much. All right, you can see that I got the shelves down here moved, loaded up, except for the very top. I don't have nothing up there really, and that's because right up there, you can see I don't have the drywall done yet. And the reason that is because I've only blown in insulation up to the 8-foot mark right now. And so when I get the machine again, I'm going to cut little slits in that plastic up there, fill up all those cavities up, then drywall that. And I'll probably be like, when I rent that machine to blow the insulation, I will have that section done that I just showed you, you know, more drywalled, and knock all that out at the same time. Now, I just love the way this looks now. I mean, I should have showed it to you before I got this shelf put in. It's just a beautiful, smooth wall. I'm not doing any texture. And you can tell how deep the walls are if you look at the how deep the window pockets are right there. Now, with winter fast approaching, what I've been doing a lot of is trying to seal the place up. And there are a lot of air leaks on this building. And your doors are going to be the biggest culprit. You used to be able to see light along the bottom here, and there's still a few spots I got to work on, but I got this type of a brush door sweep. See that? I just got done putting this brush on here and did it all the way down the whole length. This is 47 feet worth. So when I close this door, like that, it comes down here. It makes kind of a nice seal right up against that metal edge. That's going to do a great job of keeping the little rodents out. Now I do need to come up with an idea right there. As you can see the air right there. I mean, I could do a little piece of like a brush, but God, I don't know. We'll see. I'll come up with something right there. And I got that going all the way along the bottom. And then you used to be able to see light up here in that lumber there. And you can feel a lot of cold air coming through there. And I got most of that taken care of. I'm also going to do some spray foam up there to seal off some of the remaining spots. So, doors being the biggest problem as far as air leaks. And I've also been doing a lot of caulking around where the roof and the walls meet. Right there, there's a good gap. So I've been taking care of that. And now I think I've actually been able to make some improvements as far as that goes. So far we've had some mornings, they're like 41, 39 degrees, somewhere in there, and it's still 63 in here. I can live with 63 in a shop, that's fine. No doubt it's probably going to get a little colder because winter's just starting. So, and a lot of my time also has been spent in the house. I've replaced every light fixture, put in a lot of can lights. I think I put in like 16 can lights so far. New fixtures in the bathrooms and the kitchen. I still got to put a new kitchen counter in, new flooring. I've got most of the paint done in the living area. And then we're going to be adding a bedroom and a bathroom without increasing the size of the home. That's going to stay the same. And what it is the laundry room is actually rather large. So we're going to cut it in half, blow out a wall, make a bedroom, and then a bathroom as well. Another thing I've been working on is putting an attic floor onto the top of the home up there using OSB 7/16 sheeting. And then I'm also running 2x4s in the opposite direction of the rafters. All right, up here on the attic portion of the home, here's what I've been working on, putting this floor in. Now, I've been using a lot of these, and I'll show you where I'm doing that at. Because what it is just 2x6 construction, but we got 10 inches of insulation. So I don't want to squash any of it down. And also you got electrical wires and plumbing that run in different directions. And, you know, you don't want to put plywood, you know, over top of this. So what I'm doing is raising the floor up. Right here you can see it with those little metal fasteners. And then putting a 2x4 in here, and then we're putting the 7/16 OSB, and I'm doing 2-foot centers. As you can see right down there, I'm getting there, and I got what about 24 feet left here to do. Over here is right below that is the electrical panel that's in the laundry room. So I'll be cutting a hole through there, bringing up a 2-inch flex, and mounting a 12x12 up here somewhere that I can easily access. But it does give you a nice attic space to store some stuff. Now, I wouldn't put nothing really heavy up here. Like I say, it's just 2x6 construction up here, and you know, there's nothing attaching to the roof to help secure all this weight. So we're just going to put light stuff up here, you know, Christmas trees and whatnot. It's not too heavy, but I still got to go clear down that direction down there. It's hard to see it, but we were talking about probably around 30 feet yet to go that way. And I got all my electrical done going that way, so I can go ahead and get that all covered up. Now the other way is where we're going to be adding a bedroom and a bathroom, and there's going to be a lot of lighting different. I'm gonna be putting like can lights and all that, and then adding switches, and there's gonna be a vent pipe coming up this way. So this I won't cover until all that is done, but I do want to get just this portion covered so I can work on that electrical. I got a, well, it's better than a 12 by 16 foot area done right now. And I'm moving down this way. I've got an electric panel I got to change out. I am not happy with the one that's in there, so we're going to put a bigger one in. It's still going to be a 200 amp, but just with more circuits. So that way we can get, you know, the welders and compressors and all the stuff that uses 220, which is quite a bit of few things out here in the shop. I got room for them in the panel because right now the existing panel it's loaded. Another thing I've been working on is this air compressor. Now, this was left by the previous owner. The electric motor was no good on it. I did find one in Vegas at Carlson's Electric Motor Supply. $400 out the door for a 5-horse electric motor. You can't even get them on eBay or anywhere online that cheap. I was really impressed. Great customer service there. So if you're ever in Vegas and need an electric motor, I'd go to Carlson's Electric Motor Supply. And then this one was also given to me by the previous owner. This one needs some work as well. Also needs an electric motor. I think this one I'm just going to get rid of. This is the one I like, and hopefully it ends up outside. And I'll build a little shed over it or something, because this is not a concealed motor. It's what they call an open drip. So it's not meant to be outside in dust or water locations. And then I've been, like I mentioned before, about sealing the place up. Well, on the whole exterior, the bottom of the walls aren't capped off on all those high spots. So what I did first is I took some roof flashing and you kind of flip it upside down and use it that way, which works. But then I got this angle iron right here, got this off a job site. This is, it's not true angle iron, it's more like a sheet metal that's bent into an angle. And 16 gauge, I believe, but they were going to throw all this out. And it's got a little bit of surface rust on it because it was stored outside and got rained on. So I've been hitting it with a flap disc, and the underside that you're not going to see, I've been painting it pretty much any color. There's some pink and some white, and then hitting it with this off-white right here to come close to matching the building. And then I caulk along the edge. Here, I'll show you that. Now right here you can see what it used to look like. See, and there's just these, I mean, they tried. They did spray some expanding foam in here, but along this edge here and stuff, you're still gonna, see, I mean, I can just pull this away, and bugs and air and everything else is making it up there. And I mean, I could feel cavities in that spray foam, like right along this edge where they didn't get it filled properly. So, but this is rather easy. I just pull all these screws out. I pull this sheet away, clean out all the spray foam that they got in there, make sure I got a nice clean surface along here, slide that metal up there, and then I've been replacing all the screws with a, these are like number 8 or 10, and I put in 12 or 14s in there, a little bit longer, something that really bites good, and I'm getting this nailed down really well. Okay, out here on this side here is where I was using that heavier gauge metal. I think that's around 16 gauge. And then caulking along here. Now this stuff is really heavy duty, and you ain't bending that or nothing. And then that also, I'm also caulking down in this, along this edge right here to really seal things up. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I got more stuff I can still show you, and I will put up another update. I hope to get soon back at the, you know, working on the Dakota and the Jeep and the WJ, of course. Just be patient with me. I'm just trying to winterize this place and make it more comfortable to work out here. So, and if you did enjoy this video, appreciate the thumbs up. Never subscribed to me before, please hit that subscribe button right down there. And I'm also an Amazon affiliate. Check out the links in the description below where you can do all your Amazon shopping, and that helps out the channel. I sure appreciate that. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next one.